Hey guys, my name is Beans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about clear quartz. Now, clear quartz is the birthstone of May. It also can go by a couple of other different names like crystal quartz, pure quartz, rock quartz, universal quartz, and master healer. Now, the reason why I include some of the other names that you may know this crystal by is because sometimes people try and upsell clear quartz. Just to let you know, clear quartz is one of the most common crystals that there is, and sometimes people slap a fancy name on it just to try and get you to pay so much more money to get this crystal. So being aware of the names helps you from getting scammed. It helps you from paying an absurd amount of price. Like, yes, it is a master healer, but just because someone sells you a crystal that's named master healer and they're like, ah, yes, in this piece that is like literally this big, I'm going to charge you $50 for it, doesn't mean that they should actually charge you $50 for that, okay? So that's just for your awareness, so that way hopefully it prevents you from wasting money like that. Now also, quartz has a hardness of somewhere between 7 to 7.5. Now what this means is it's pretty sturdy, it's pretty solid, it's pretty durable. So if you wanted to wear it as a piece of jewelry, if you wanted to wear it as a ring or a bracelet of something like that, it will survive the everyday wear and tear that you're going to be putting it through, so it makes pretty solid jewelry pieces. So if you were like, I love this crystal, I think it's great to have it around, and you want it to be like, well, can I incorporate it into my jewelry? Yes, and it will be pretty durable. Fun fact about clear quartz is when clear quartz was first discovered, it was believed to be a permanent piece of ice that never thawed out. So sometimes it'll also go by the name of ice crystal, which I just think is really kind of funny and a little cute, that they saw this crystal and they were like, oh my gosh, this is ice that's never going to thaw out, let's call it the ice crystal. So yeah. So on to the properties of clear quartz. Clear quartz is great for amplifying. What this means is if you have any other crystal, let's say you have rose quartz or amethyst, and you're doing something with those and you're like, I just really want to make sure that the manifestation I'm doing or the working that I'm doing with these crystals works, you can also add in a piece of clear quartz and it will make the energies of these two crystals so much stronger. It'll just basically ensure that what you're trying to do works. And I don't know if you know this, but crystals have a little energy radius. Usually smaller crystals have a smaller energy radius. Bigger crystals have a bigger energy radius. So by using that clear quartz, it amplifies the energy radius, so let's say this energy radius is about like this big, right? If I were using clear quartz, it would be a lot bigger. It would be like my whole body big. So yeah, that's just fun facts about that. You can also use it in healing, hence the name Master Healer. It is great at removing any blockages, helping you heal. If like physically you are sick, it could help a little bit with that. So if you wanted to use it in some healing workings, clear quartz would be a really nice crystal to use. It can also help you deepen your spiritual path and your deep spiritual growth, just because clear quartz it also aligns with the crown chakra, so it allows you to connect to the divine a little bit better, which means if you wanted to gain spiritual knowledge, if you wanted to connect with your ancestors, if you wanted to connect with the spirits, using clear quartz could help you do those things. And in our spiritual growing journey, part of the growth is being able to receive messages from our spirit guides and our deities. So it just can help in that way. If you're really on your spiritual journey and you're like, how can I help? Try using some clear quartz, and just fun fact, and amethyst works really well for that too. Now, clear quartz is also a really good protection crystal. It's good at warding, it's good at protecting, it's good at cleansing. So if you were like, the energy in this space is just off, or my energy is off, you could use clear quartz to help cleanse your body. You could help it cleanse your person, and it would be really good for that. A couple of ways you would do that is you can set the crystals in a place where people tend to walk by a lot, in your space, you know, and set it there with the intention of keeping out any negative, unwanted energy, or cleansing the space, you know. And then if you wanted to use it to cleanse your body, you could either meditate with it, you know, to help get rid of any unwanted energies, or you could just circle it around you really quick, you know, basically brush off energetically all of those spirits and energies that you do not want. It can also help protect against mild doses of radiation, and it helps block some of the electronical pulses that we receive from phones. So like if you're concerned about like, oh my gosh, what about if me being on my phone so much is going to hurt me, just like when you go to sleep, just in between the space where your phone is and you are, put clear quartz there, you know. It'll help block some of that radiation and those electronic impulses from really getting to you. Clear quartz is great for balancing, realigning yourself energetically and spiritually. It is really good for that. So like I said, if you've been feeling off, if you just want to realign yourself, if you're like, my chakras are just not doing the chakras right now, definitely using some clear quartz could help with that, you know, along with the assistance of other crystals. I think would be beneficial too. Now you can use clear quartz on your altar if you have an altar, just to help you connect with those spirits that you're trying to connect to. You can use it in manifestation. You can use it in crystal grids. I don't know much about crystal grids, just because that's not something me personally that I do, but I hear that they're very beneficial, and they do an amazing job. And then you can use it in jewelry. They make clear quartz rings, necklaces, bracelets, anklets. They make all kinds of crazy jewelry if you wanted to. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. If you did, please give this video a like, a comment, a share. It would mean a lot to me.